Hey kids, welcome back to Worth the Spin. I'm your host, Just Jack. Alrighty, I got a co-host here today. So his name is Luca, and he's a little excited. He's excited about being here today and sort of helping me out. Stop, dude. Alright, so today, real quick, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about a couple of finds that I got here the other day. When looking at a record store I don't usually go to just because it's kind of not super far away, but it's just for what they usually have, it's a bit too far for me. It's considered to be the best record store here in the area where I live, and it's not. So a few things I found there. One, I found this repressing 45. So I guess Sean is going to maybe stop it. Sorry, I'm sniffing records. That's never good. I guess Sean's going to re-release the stuff that John did on singles only, because this is the second one that I've seen. The other one being Happy Christmas War is Over, and this is in the same style format. I've not opened this up or listened to it yet. There's a little hypey sticker right there. Alrighty, so that's the front side. That's the back side. This is pretty close. This is pretty much the British version of this single. The American one has a slightly different packaging. And it says on here, Linen Ono, Instant Karma, We All Shine On, and Who Has Seen the Win. Ultimate Mixes 2020. 2020, but just now finding this. So maybe I'm just late to the game on this. All the dates are 2020 on here. Alright, so anyway, I haven't opened it and listened to it. I have the original. I have two of them. I have the original UK pressing and the original US pressing. So I probably won't open it just because it's kind of redundancy at this point with already having two of them. And the sticker on here, it was in European. It looks like it has an E. And it didn't stop them from charging me that, but I think this was supposed to be a UK price label. But yeah, they charged me, so whatever. So that was my first of my finds at this place. And then the other one I found, and I was kind of excited about this because I personally am a fan of his, and I do like his music. I enjoy it very much. And I've been looking for this one for a while, and though his first two albums that are on vinyl format are pretty easy to find everywhere I go, I find, 1, 2, 5, 10 of them. 10's a little bit of an exaggeration, but yeah, I find plenty of them all the time, and I keep looking for this one, and this is the only other one of his albums that is on vinyl. The others are on CD, as far as I'm aware, and I enjoy his music. I like it. I'm glad I found this. It was $5, so you can't beat that, but the other ones go for like $5, $10 too, so no surprise that that's what it was. And this is Julian Lennon, Mr. Jordan. And like I said, I have all of his CDs, but only have the first two releases on vinyl. I enjoy his music. I always have. When Fallout first came out, I was like, cool, and like, all the Hype Train, and yeah, he does sound kind of like his dad and all that, and the album came out, and I think it was a moderate success, and I enjoyed it. I liked it. I liked the stuff that was on there. It was just poppy stuff. It was pop, but it was good. I liked it. It was I enjoyed it. And Secret Value of Daydreaming came out. I liked that. I enjoyed that. It was a little bit more, a little bit away from the pop thing, I thought. And I enjoyed that. That was very good. This one came out around the time of the takeover of CDs. I had it on CD, and I listened to it. Never really that crazy about it. It does have some good songs on it, but I was never that crazy about it. And so I've always been looking forward to getting it on vinyl, so I actually have the vinyl one, and I can get rid of the CD, which is probably worth $0.25. But anyway, I'm happy I found it. This is the back cover, by the way. And if you're not familiar, this will be the track listing. I'll just, I'll leave that there for you for a minute. And I listened to this, and this is the first time I've listened to it in 10 or 12 years. And it's still not that great for his third album. Just not that crazy about it. This is the inner sleeve. This comes with lyrics, which is cool. It had all the, all the bells and whistles that came to it, which is a lyric sheet. That's the bells and whistles. But anyway, I was happy to find that. I found it. I'm like, ooh, cool. And it was $5. I'm like, that's even cooler because I've already got the CD. I'm not a big fan of this one, but I do want to have it on vinyl. And so the goal is to get some of the things that I have on CD that were CD only on the vinyl, and kind of get rid of the CDs because I don't care about CDs anymore. So yeah, so it's okay. So is this worth the spin? This is worth the spin. Everything is. It has a couple of really good songs on here. It has nothing great on here. If you just play it and listen to it for what it is, Julian Lennon, and not it's John's son. And expectations are this and expectations are that. Then I think you'll enjoy it. Like I said, it's not great. He has better ones. Help Yourself and Help Yourself and dang it, some of the other ones, and I can't think of them offhand. But I like his later ones that came out after this a lot better than I do this one. I don't know what it is about this one. I enjoyed the first two, and I enjoyed I believe the other 4 or 5 that came after this, all the way up to Jude. Jude I liked. I was not very crazy about Jude. So Jude kind of falls into this camp for me. And now he has a new EP of some old songs that he found that he's released, and I haven't gotten that yet. I've been dragging my feet on it because it's kind of expensive for an EP. And you can only get it online, and with the expensive postage they charge, so far it's like 5 songs. I don't know. I think he's run his course musically, and I think he's acknowledged that. I think he's pretty much, after Jude, given up on music. Other than these 5 songs, and in an interview I heard, it's pretty much, I found these are new, they haven't been heard, and they're old. I thought, hey, let's just clean them up, kind of redo them, and put them out there. I think people will enjoy them. And I've listened to one of the songs, and it's okay. It's not that great. So, but I do enjoy most of his solo. I do enjoy most of his work. But yeah, it's Mr. Jordan. I was happy to find it, so that finishes my vinyl collection for Julian. Too bad the others aren't on vinyl, but it is what it is. Now this next one, these I've seen, and I've dragged my foot on them, and now I've decided, well, it's not too bad. I do kind of want it. I like to collect them. So now I don't know if I'm going to be able to get them or not, and get them within a reasonable price. So I've seen over the past few years these albums, which are the Lost Lennon tapes. And there's I don't know, I've heard anywhere from 34 to 60 something volumes of this thing. So I don't really know how many there are on vinyl. But at one time I had seen 25 pressings, 25 different numbers in this series. And I just I don't know, they're like demos and stuff, and some of that stuff's on other stuff that's come out, and I don't know, not a big fan of bootlegs. So I've asked a couple people, and they said, yeah, they're good. They're worth picking up. My Beatle Brad talked about it, and he, yeah, these are really good. They're really good, and you should listen to them. So this place has 6 or 7 of them, and the first ones I've seen, they really disappeared really kind of quick. So now that I think that I kind of like it, I think I've missed a boat on it. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to get many more of them or not without turning evil Bay. I might have to do that. I'm going to try not to. Not a fan of that in particular buying platform. Not a big fan of the Discogs buying form either. I'm a fan of the walk into the store and buy it there. So there was an antique store, and I remember where it's at. And they had 30 of these things. So, and I don't remember what they wanted for. I think it varied in price from $15 to $35. So if I can, tomorrow I'm going to go over and take a look and see if they still have them there, and kind of go from there. We're getting a snowstorm this Saturday, so anything I do, I got to do tomorrow. I think it's actually coming in tomorrow night. So, was what they say. So we'll see. But I would like to get a few more of these if I can. The place where I got this one has got them. These were $20 a piece there. I have some stuff that I was going to trade somewhere else, and I think I'm going to go maybe tomorrow, if nothing else, and trade that stuff at this place to get a few more of these to listen to over the weekend. This is volume 2, and that was the lowest one that they had. They also had 3. So I got this one. I figured I'd get it, check it out, and go from there. And then I remember, this is the old Westwood one, the Lost Lennon tapes. I remember this being on, and I would listen to it on the radio. And I recorded it. And all the way up to, I don't know, 5 years ago, I had this big box full of cassettes of every single show that they had on of this. And unfortunately, I decided, I don't have a tape recorder. I'm probably not going to listen to them. And I got rid of the entire box. It went to Goodwill or something somewhere. So somebody found that box of these, and they're probably enjoying them. And which is cool because it had the original dialogue on them, original commercials from the time, stuff like that. That's kind of cool. So this is the flip side to it. And so anyway, I've listened to it, and it's not bad. A couple of songs are a little iffy, but the others sound really good. It seems to be a pretty quality piece of merchandise. So now I think I want to get them, but like I said, might be a bit late. All these chances that I've seen it and I passed on it, maybe my chance has passed to get them, or at least at a reasonable price. This is the first side of the disc. This is the second side of it. And it's like near mint. I ran it through my sonic cleaners anyway. And it plays great, sounds great. I really enjoy what's on here. So now I want to hear some more of these. So I'm hoping I can find them and find them at a reasonable price. So Volume 2 has stuff on it like Revolution, which is on the Super Deluxe Anniversary Edition of the White Album. Child of Nature, which is on there also. He said, she said. I think you know what song that is. That was pretty cool. I'm the Greatest early demo. I've heard that many times. It's very good. Make Love Not War, which is Random Mind Games session. So I've heard that a few times. I think that might be on the Super Deluxe Mind Game set. How Do You Sleep? Daddy's Little Sunshine Boy. I'm the Greatest again. The Luck of the Irish. Every Man Has a Woman Who Loves Him. Starting Over. I Promise. C. Diddy. Learning on a Lamppost, or Leaning on a Lamppost, sorry. And Grow Old With Me, which I've heard many times. So this is Bag Records. And they've done an excellent job of this. And I kind of wish now, when I had seen them before, I'd picked some up and checked it out. But bootlegs are funny. And unless I kind of can hear it and know what's on there and get a good feel for it, I'm not that crazy about bootlegs. So that's why I kind of been passing on it. And I don't want a bunch of scratchy tape recorder recordings of songs, And these are really good. There's a couple that are that, but the others are very good quality. And it's nice. It's nice. So I'm going to try to get some more of these. I'm not 100% sure. Still researching how many of these are out there because I've seen different numbers. And then it depends if you buy the CD versions or the vinyl version or the vinyl set edition. There's different numbers there. So I'm going to look into it, and I think I do want to go and try to get some of these now. So like I said, I'm going to go, maybe hopefully tomorrow I'll go back and hit this place and see if I can get some trade and get some more of these and listen to them. And I guess as long as I'm enjoying them, I'll pick them up. When I stop enjoying it, I'll stop. But yeah, this one here is a very good quality album. I enjoy it. And I'm glad that I finally picked it up. I just wish it was something, like I said, I had jumped on that ship a little bit sooner before I got so far away from the dock. I don't know if I'm going to make it to get a full set. But we'll see. We'll check it out. See, like I said, I'll see what's left there. See if I can remember what antique store I saw the others in and look again and see if they happen to still be there. All right, so that is my newest finds, newest pickups that I've got is these three right here. And again, not really that exciting. Worth the spin it is. If you open it, I'm not because I got two versions and I'm familiar with it. Worth the spin. I'm kind of excited about this. Just mostly having the vinyl version of it. Still not as great as album as what I thought it would be or hoped it would be when it came out. And then we have this, which is certainly worth the spin. I suggest picking at least this volume up. I'll let you know about others when I get them. I did enjoy it. It's very well made. And I do kind of, like I said, I do kind of wish I jumped on that boat a little bit sooner on those. But in the end, it is what it is. All right. Thanks for joining me for this quick little update. We'll go back to what's in my Beatle collection here in a couple of days. But I appreciate you sitting here and checking that out with me. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, please. Maybe subscribe. I got another new subscriber today. So I'm glad. I'm happy to get subscribers. I'm happy to get questions. I love talking about things. And it's great, man, to be in that little community on YouTube where we all get along and can ask one another questions, and we share our love for, you know, the greatest band in the world. So it's pretty awesome. All right. Again, thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you like any videos I do going forward. And if you're bored, check out some videos from I've done in the past. See if you like those as well. Hopefully you will. So that's all I got for you this time. I will be talking to you again here real soon. And that's it. That's all I got. Take care. Sprinkle a little bit of love out there on everybody and everything you do, because the world needs it. Do one good thing, one good deed for someone today. If you can, if you don't mind. Anything from giving the guy on the street $1 to buy, you know, somebody a meal who's starving, to whatever, man. You know, one good deed. Let's try to change this world a little bit. Like I always say, one tiny thing to you is the world to somebody else. So you never know. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Thanks a lot. Take care. And if you're in any of these snow zones or cities where it's going to snow or has snowed, these giant amounts, you know, be safe out there, because that's nothing to play with. All right. Take care, and I will see you next video. Thanks for tuning in.